Alright, so my plan is looking at Onyx in here and looking at the way the property faces and the way the wind's going to be blowing. I got that pine tree right there that should set up good for a northwest wind. I'm so mad right now. Alright, finally set up. We finally got the change that we were waiting on. We got a wind that's out of the northwest. And I've been waiting on that to get into this spot. I came in here and put my sticks up. And just been waiting because the sign in here, there's rubs all over this knob. It dumps off down into a creek bottom. There's two big white oaks just right here. I know there's more of them, but right here next to me I can see two, and they're dropping acorns. The cow pasture corner's right here to the southeast, a little to the northwest, 150 yards or so. There's a neighborhood that comes in. So it's a great pinch point. You got a big block of timber to the northeast, big block of timber to the southwest. Perfect pinch point right here. Got a west wind, so our scent's going out over this pasture, and it's got a double fence around it. So I haven't been able to find any sign of where the deer are crossing, going into the pasture. I got a camera over here, a reveal that I put out 7 days ago. 8 days ago. Got pictures of a big mature buck in here. He's got one side that's a little goofy, but he's an old deer, super big body. He was chasing a doe on October the 26th. I'd love to get a look at him, but it's October 30th, man. It's that time of year. The temperatures are going to change tomorrow. The temperature's been in the 80s. It's going to drop. We're the highs, high 50s, low 60s. To welcome in November. We got a week's worth of northwest winds. It's going to be perfect. So sit tight. As you can see, we're in a different setup this afternoon. And probably wondering why I have a roll of Gorilla Tape in my hand. Trying to film your hunts adds a pretty significant degree of difficulty. And as a hunter, you got to remember things like your bow, your release, your arrows, your saddle, your tether, your your platform, your sticks, all that stuff. As a guy who's trying to sell film and science, you got to remember all that. Plus, you got to remember camera, batteries, second angle camera, GoPro, camera arm, light for the camera for the post-shot recovery in the dark, so all that good stuff. And trying to minimize things that I have to carry into the woods, so I've got a camera arm and a fluid head set up in a tree where we were this morning and yesterday, and then I've got a different style arm and head in this tree, and I forgot to bring the plate for the fluid head, so I have gorilla taped my Manfrotto plate onto this other fluid head. So probably one of the more redneck things I've done with a camera, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. I wasn't driving 30 minutes home and turn around and coming back. So I don't know what to think about this setup. I came in here and I planted a food plot a couple of weeks ago. We haven't had any rain. There was enough moisture in the ground to get it up, and it looks like the dew has been heavy enough to sustain it, keep it limping along, so it's starting to sprout. But we got this big overgrown field right here that we can see. In that corner back there's a bunch of rubs. There's deer trails all crossing through it. There's some rubs on some china berries that are growing out there in the field right over here. And on the drone you can see all kind of trails, zigzagging through it. And I see sign where deer have been in here. Just don't know if it was more of a summer thing. But anyway, we're set up. We got the Dave Smith buck decoy out, so it's that time of year. If we can just get something to see it, maybe they'll come over here and check it out and give us a 25-yard shot. So hang in there and we'll see what we see, and hopefully we don't have to gorilla tape anything else. So has just spiraled out of control since the shot. For whatever reason, the camera stopped recording. I had it in 120 frames, and I shoot and I pan up to stay with the deer, and I realize it's not recording, so I hit record. But anyway, we're down and we're gonna look at the arrow. He was standing right here, right behind that decoy, and the arrow's right here. Oh, let's go look at it. Oh man, it's let's see. It is. It's got blood on it for sure. It's got lots of blood on it. But it's got a lot of meat too. I don't know. I don't know about that shot. I do not feel confident about that. Oh man. I mean, he just ran off and stopped. I don't know. We'll see. We'll get out of here and make sure we give him plenty of time. Go look at the footage, put it on the big screen, and see if we can tell what happened. Hopefully we'll have some good news. I don't know though. We'll see. Alright, well, it's been about 4 hours since the shot. Looked at all the footage, looked at the pictures. We got Timmy and Jimmy here with Bella, and we're semi-confident we got a dead deer, so we're going to take up the track and see. It looks pretty good, but then you get up here and that's where it gets kind of waxy. So, I just went and picked up the arrow. I didn't go anywhere. I can take you right to where the arrow was laying, and we can put it on it. We got Bella and Ollie.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
And we got Timmy and Jimmy, so double the pleasure.
Double pleasure, double.
Usually got to pay more for that kind of action.
That's right.
Did it just take you to where the arrow was?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Oh, let me shut my tailgate real quick in case some crackhead pulls in here. That's where I was sitting right there. You see that tether rope hanging off that tree?
Yeah.
Tucked up in that little nest. The deer was right here behind.
That's easy. That's our first decoy.
Uh-oh.
See that tree right there? Where I like sitting? That trunk. That's where he went in the woods.
Get him, Bella.
Right, 5 feet to the left of that tree trunk.
Time to go get him, Bella. Look at Ollie. Ollie don't know what to do.
So, fingers crossed. Yeah. You probably should put the decoy up.
You watch that pup, Mark, and she'll do that Bella week.
Hey, there's bubbles right here in this one. Here, look on that leaf.
That deer, that deer, that deer, that deer.
They're almost back on top of it. Oh, is that what he's gonna do? We have been almost 1.6 miles, and it all ended up down here in this creek, and there he lays right there. Bella took us on a straight line. She took us on a straight line pretty much the whole way. We had to cross a property line and get permission from the property owner. But I know the guy from way back. He's his daddy's an old timer, and he said absolutely go get him. And he's laying right here, man. Look at this. Good girl, Bella. Good girl. Big old neck on him. It's crazy, man. The end of his tines over here look like fingers.
Down here.
But it wasn't the greatest shot. You can see it came out the neck right there, but you know, sometimes things happen, and that's why you have folks like Jimmy and Timmy and Bella and Ollie, because man, I tell you what, come on in here. That blood trail starting out in that field looked pretty good, and we're looking at the video and stuff, and we thought we're just gonna walk in there 15-20 yards and he's gonna be laying dead inside the tree line, but that was not the case.
We made some good connections though, good phone calls.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, look at that.
I guess the adrenaline had him. They had him hard bait for a long time.
Oh yeah. Man, look at that. He's broomed off there and just looks like Timmy's finger right there where he snatched the end of it off.
Look like he's missing a digit.
What's he doing back there?
He's keeping Ollie over there so he don't get eggs on him.
I got you. But just an incredible track, an incredible job by the...
Hey, she said it's a great shot.
Yeah.
That's the kind of shot she likes. She don't like them lung shots. They're boring.
Yeah, good girl. Yeah.
They're boring.
She's done some work this year, and she's going to continue to do work. All you got to do is give them a call.
That's a beautiful deer.
Yeah. Let me see where this other entrance was. I mean, golly, look at that hole. Look at the hole right there. Yeah. Yeah, how big that neck is, all swole up. And I appreciate you guys coming out.
Oh man, thank you for trusting us.
The best part is now that we got permission, we can probably just drag him down the creek to the driveway.
That's right.
And then drive back around and load him up. Yeah.
I like that idea too.
Yeah. Man, look at this.
Look at there.
Look at that hoof.
That is amazing.
You've been able to follow him.
That is amazing.
Man, I'm glad we made that call because it literally just goes side of the property line here.
Yeah, that thing.
And I actually got to stand just 100 yards up the hill there. So Well, thank you again, man.
Man, thank y'all.
Thank you, Bella. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're gonna go back and get the truck and get him out of here.